Hey McVeigh Dragons, this is for 4th grade. Welcome to Music Class with Mr. Thornley, volume number 7. Hopefully you've been keeping up with all the other lessons, all the other volumes. I want to start off today first reviewing our 3 parts of a song, just briefly. Okay, we worked on beat, meter, and our rhythm patterns a lot early on in the year. Melody, we just finished working on melody. Notes that move by step, leap, repeat, creating musical phrases, and then sections, and then the form of your song. And now we're on harmony. And last time we had class, we talked about listening for when we have harmony, when we don't have harmony. If I sing a melody by itself, that's monophonic texture. And if I have chords and or an ostinato pattern with my melody, say I'm strumming chords on guitar as I'm singing, that would be homophonic texture, okay? So that's where we're at. I want to start off today's lesson going over how chords are built real quick. We talked a little bit about this during the school year, late in the winter, I guess, before we had the break because of the virus. I showed how to figure out chords by using my hand. Say it's a C chord, okay? We know that the notes in a C scale is C, let's see, hold on a minute. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And that's where your octave comes in. You know, this C is an octave above that C. And also do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Okay, so the notes of the scale, steps, okay? That was stepping up just now. So of that scale, the chords are built. So here we have, if I'm in a key of C, C is going to be the root of the chord. The first chord in the key of C would be the C chord, and it starts with a C. And then we skip the next note. We skip D and go to E. And then we skip F and go to G. So a chord's built in what's called thirds. 1, skip the second, go to the third, skip that one, go to that. So you're skipping every note. So it's a first, a third, and a fifth. A C, an E, and a G. Okay? C, skip D, go to E, skip F, go to G. So when I'm playing a C chord on guitar, let's see, I'm playing all C's, E's, and G's. Okay? If I have a G chord, all right, now G would be the first note of the chord. And our musical alphabet, if you remember, goes A through G and starts over again. So if I have G, the next letter is going to be A, and I'm going to skip that and go to B. And then I'm going to skip C and go to D. So a G chord is going to be G, B, and D. G, skip A, go to B, skip C, go to D. G, B, D. Okay? So if you have that knowledge there, you can build chords. Now there's something called sharps and flats you need to worry about, but depending on the chord and key. But that's basically how you figure out a chord. So, and chords are used, it's the harmony that you have a melody over top of. And I'm going to either, and ostinato patterns, as we said, or just patterns made up of a couple notes that repeat. So it could be something simple like, okay, as an ostinato pattern. All right, I'm going to play either chords or ostinato patterns and see if you can guess what I'm playing. So, start off with this. Okay, was that chords or ostinato? All right, it was chords, right? When I'm strumming, that's a giveaway that I'm playing chords. Okay, that was chords. How about this one? Let's see. Chords or ostinato? Hopefully you said ostinato. Okay. How about this? I might try to fool you, so listen carefully. I played there actually was chords. They were chords. Okay. But I did a technique of picking called Pizzacada, which means I kind of deaden or mute some of the notes, though I did let some play out in that what I played. And it kind of did make a pattern with my strumming, but I did do it off of chords. Okay, it was chords. I went to G chord, E minor, C, and I went to D. Okay. Now, what's this? Chords or ostinato. Okay. Now, hopefully you said ostinato pattern. I took the ostinato pattern, though, and I changed it to different starting positions. Okay, it actually followed the chords. I went, if I strummed chords with the ostinato pattern, I would have strummed an A to D, A, E, back to A. But it was an ostinato pattern. Okay, very familiar one you hear in old time rock and roll type stuff. It's good. It's a boogie woogie type pattern, but it's an ostinato pattern. So if I sang a melody over top of that ostinato, all right, that would be what texture? Homophonic texture. Okay. All right. Last time we had class, we worked on a song called "Happiness Runs." I want you to try to. I'm in the key of. Let's see. It actually ends in C. It's key of C on this one. And if you have a keyboard at home and you know the notes on the keyboard, if you make a pattern, I want you to make your own ostinato pattern up. And you could have, I would start with the notes of the chord first. So we said that C, skip D, go to E, skip F, go to G. C, E, and G. And try to make an ostinato pattern with your keyboard with those three notes as I sing the song. If you don't have any kind of keyboard like that or whatever, maybe you just can try to hum along and try to make a pattern up, a repeated pattern, as I sing the song. Okay? Just try to make your own ostinato up. You can either sing it or, if you have, like I said, you have a keyboard, play it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and sing through the song. And so try to do this as I do it. Try to do make an ostinato as I sing it. Okay? It goes like this. Let's see. 1, 2. Happiness runs in a circular motion. Love is a little boat upon the sea. Everyone is a part of everything. Anyway, you can be happy if you let yourself be. Happiness runs in a circular motion. Love is a little boat upon the sea. Everyone is a part of everything. Anyway, you can be happy if you let yourself be. Okay, so if you have to, replay this and try to figure out your ostinato and make an ostinato pattern that fits over that. Either by singing it, like I say, playing it, if you have a keyboard or piano, excuse me, do that. Next thing I want you to do is I did a recording of me playing my digital Yamaha piano. And I played You've Got a Friend in Me, and I sang along with it. I know right now Disney's putting Disney sing-alongs on TV during this pandemic here of, excuse me. And kind of cool. I've kind of watched them a little bit myself. And anyway, I did my own little Disney sing-along. You've Got a Friend in Me, everyone knows from Toy Story. It's a Pixar movie, Disney Pixar movie. And see if you can determine the harmony parts I'm playing on piano. Okay? Are there chords in there? Is there ostinato? Do you hear any ostinato patterns? You might hear something else that you're not sure about. See if you can tell me what you hear. We'll try to figure it out. We'll go over it next time. Anyway, also see if you can figure out the form of the You've Got a Friend in Me. Tell me what form you think it's in. All right. So that being said, be safe, follow social distancing, be kind to your parents, help out around the house, be respectful. You know your McVeigh best all the time. Have a great day and see you next time for Volume 8.